Obviously a tough game. Credit to Western Michigan. They played well. They played better than we did tonight. But we'll move forward. We'll watch the tape and make corrections and try to look for ways that we can improve as a football team heading into next week.
Coach, the decision to have Lombardi not play today, what went into that? When was that decision made? And what do you think of Ethan today?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a decision. It was really a health thing. It's not like if Rocky was healthy, we would have played him. He got hurt against Kent State, and he's been battling the last 3 weeks with a short turnaround. He just wasn't able to turn a corner like he has the previous 2 weeks. But I feel like hopefully by the end of this week he should be feeling pretty good and get him on the practice field on Sunday, and so we can move forward.
Hampton was able to do today with this being his first action really all season. Yeah,
I mean, obviously a tough situation to walk into. They have a great defense. They have a great D-line. We knew it would be a challenge, and it's just one of those things. He'll grow from it. He'll learn from it. He'll have more composure down the line, and then we can, he can continue to progress as the quarterback because he's going to be a big-time player for us. But this is a great learning experience for him.
Coach, I know Western was able to score 42 points, but overall the defense did have a pretty good performance. What would you say you saw from the defense that has you confident rolling into the MAC championship?
Well, first of all, we can't turn the ball over twice, right? We turned the ball over the first drive. We had a turnover on kickoff return, which gave them a short field. And then they have dynamic players. The quarterback is elite. The wide receiver is elite. And we have to do a better job of finding ways to minimize the damage. And I think that's what we have to look at and what we have to look over to get better as we move forward.
What was so tough about stopping Moore and Ellerby, that connection tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that receiver is probably one of the best receivers in the conference. He can run the whole route tree. He could do a lot of different things, for their offense, and the quarterback finds them. I mean, they do a great job looking over, and they know what coverage you're in, and they can attack each and every coverage, and they was hitting home. I mean, we got to do a better job on offense. Staying on the field, keeping our defense off the field. We didn't play complimentary football today, and then we put our defense at a disadvantage.
This one's for you. If I heard it correctly, it's the second longest run in NIU history. It was a 96-yard touchdown run. Just take us through what you saw on that play.
Yeah. So, it was blocked up really well by the O-line. One guy got through a little bit, was able to make him miss, and from there, just had hats on hats and was able to, outrun the defense. So, just testament to the O-line.
Going through your mind as you're downfield, like how where are you, the guys behind you? Are you just focused on trying to?
I was looking back a little bit, just getting a glimpse of who was behind me, but just focused on running at that point.
Question for Ontario on those 2 touchdown runs. What were you able to see? Was it the same thing with Clint, where you guys just seemed to have holes that you were able to take advantage of?
Yeah. Up front it was well blocked. Just after that, I was able to use my speed. So I mean, I'm pretty used to that in practice. So yeah, credit to the O-line.
Michael, how'd you say the defensive line played today? It looks like you guys got a little more disruptive, a couple more sacks than usual. How'd you say you guys played overall today?
I thought we played physical, did what we could. I mean, mistakes are going to be made, but I thought overall we did the best we could.
Coach, with it being senior night, do you have like a general statement for the senior class?
Yeah, I mean, we still got 2 more games to play, so we got a lot of time to spend with these guys. But the guys that been here and Ad and Clint, they giving it all for us this week. And what I'm not going to do is allow one game to change the perception of how these guys have played all season. Going into the season, I think people thought we were finished last. and obviously we won our conference, and we got a chance to play for a championship. So I'm not going to be reactionary and allow one game to affect that. You know, we didn't play with our quarterback today. He was out. We battled. You know, we came back and battled the second half. You know, I think it was, 14-14 in the second half. You know, we don't turn the ball over twice in the first half. Maybe it's a different situation, but we did. Credit to Western Michigan. They played well. You know, I mean, I can't give them enough respect, but, you know, we got to flush it and move on to the next opportunity.
Kickoffs, it seemed like they were trying to avoid getting it back to Clint and to Trayvon all night. Is those shorter kicks where, you know, you have your guys closer up to the kickoff, is that something you guys have worked on, or is that something you guys have expected this year?
Yeah, no, I mean, they showed that on tape, and we expected it. You know, Drew Casson he made a poor decision. We had a guy right behind him ready to catch it, but, you know, he failed caught it, and all you got to do is look it in. So the win is a factor. Obviously, kicking into the win is a factor. But, you know, I thought, you know, outside of that one mistake, I thought the guys handled it pretty well. Once we had Clint in there, Mason Blakemore did a nice job fielding one and getting us good field position. But that's something we'll continue to work.
Ontario, in the last 2 weeks, he's gotten 8 touches or 8 carries, and he's got 3 touchdowns. What have you seen from him these last 2 weeks, even in the limited capacity he's been in?
Yeah, I think, you know, the last 3 or 4 weeks, he has been practicing extremely well and giving himself a chance to get more opportunities. So, you know, we got to find ways to get him on the field more. The problem is, you know, Jay Ducker, he got 13 carries for over 100 yards. I mean, guys are playing well. You know, Clint, 4 carries for 97. You know, they all playing well. You know, there's not enough carries, but, you know, when you do get an opportunity, make the most of it. And Ontario has done that. But he's been able to do that because of the way he's practicing. And he's practicing at a high level, and hopefully we can get him some more carries in the future.
Kind of mindset in that sort of situation, you don't know, like Coach said, making the most of that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, every time I get in, I mean, I just try to do what I do. I do it in practice a lot, so whenever I'm in, I just try to make sure I'm I guess, perfect at least, but I know that's not possible, so yeah, just get what I can get.
Coach, towards the third and fourth quarter, we started to see a couple different people on the defensive side of the ball. Did you see anything great from guys like Miles McGee or any of those substitutes you made later in the game?
You know, we'll watch the tape this week and evaluate it. But we got some extended time, so we had some injuries today, obviously. So we got some time to get some guys ready to play. I think we got some young guys that are on the cusp of being ready to play, and we're gonna give them an opportunity to show it in practice. If they show it in practice, we'll play them because they do have the talent. They just got to have the game reps and the experience.
Was there anything different from your perspective out there with Ethan at quarterback? Anything different, if anything at all?
I'd say just, the experience. Rocky's a very experienced guy, played a lot of football, but for how young Ethan is, I thought he did do a great job of handling the offense. We didn't want to put him in a bad situation, just have him go out there and throwing the ball around. So I feel like, being as young as he is, he's mature for his age, and he did a great job.